One of the many things that these gifts allow us to do is give gifts from our endowment to organizations in and beyond DeWitt. One of the organizations we gave to this summer was Prison Congregations of America. Mariah sits on the board of that organization and has a few words for us.
Yes, thank you. Good morning. My name is Mariah, and I'm grateful for this chance to thank you for supporting Prison Congregations of America with this endowment grant. And really, there are two reasons why I am so deeply grateful to you. First, I am passionate about the mission of Prison Congregations of America. Prison Congregations of America, or PCA, helps people who are incarcerated form churches inside of prisons. These inside congregations of all different denominations, all different kinds, get matched with churches on the outside who provide much needed support. Things like pastoral staff, volunteers, needed resources. So you can imagine, it seems like when this model was getting set up, the idea was that these outside churches would help and support the inside churches. And while that's true, what we've actually found is the support goes both ways. We here know all about that. Here you think you're showing up to visit somebody who's homebound, or you're showing up to help pack summer lunch bags, and you wind up finding yourself getting blessed. That's love for you. So the money that we are giving to PCA is helping to fund a new focus on re-entry. As you might know, when people get released from prison, they face significant challenges. It's often hard to find a place to live or find a job or just figure out how to navigate the outside world, especially if you've been locked up for a long period of time. So by forming support groups and helping churches provide resources, PCA is taking on this challenge of re-entry. But even more than the resources and programming, something that I deeply love about PCA is its vivid commitment to be led by the Holy Spirit. So from the prayers at our board meetings to conversations about grief at the PCA book studies to the annual prison pastors retreat, PCA fosters deeper spiritual growth to everyone involved with it. And the money from our church is helping to make this possible. So thank you. My passion for PCA is the first reason why I'm grateful to you for this endowment grant. But the second reason is my passion for First Congregational United Church of Christ in DeWitt. Since I joined our church nearly 2 years ago, I have discovered we are a people who go out of our way to welcome those who know what it is to be left out. In fact, this welcome lives at the heart of who we are. In a world where people living in poverty are often treated with contempt, we will show up and share God's love with those who are poor. In a world where kids who are trans, where people who are living with mental illness, even where older people are often treated with derision, not here. We will show up and share God's love. And in a world where people ask, why should we care about immigrants? Why should we care about hospitals in Haiti? Or children with learning disabilities in Ghana? Or people locked up in prison? Why should we care about them? We say, thank you for asking. We will tell you. Better yet, we will show you. Better yet, come help us. All you critics and skeptics out there, we need you too. We will show up to share God's love, thinking we have come to help, only to find we are getting blessed ourselves, because that's love for you. And you know we are always saving each other's lives. Friends, I am grateful to you for giving this generous gift of $1,200 to Prison Congregations of America. I'm grateful to you for making us this particular outpost of the kingdom of heaven, as Pastor Chris likes to say about us. Thank you for showing up and sharing God's love and finding the blessing in it. I am deeply grateful to each of you, and I would like to invite forward Steve.
On behalf of the Generosity Committee, I do have this check today for $1,200 for Prisons Congregations of America. They had made a grant request to the Generosity Committee, and we approved it, and congratulations. Yeah, you bet. One more thing, I gave a check today to Luann for $2,500 for the Serve Haiti organization. And so you know that we are not just helping local people or our community, we are virtually helping people worldwide. The other thing that most recently was granted by the Generosity Committee was 3 scholarships to members of our church. And those, there was $1,500 scholarships went to Jenna Edwards and Reagan Hofer and Soren Miracle. So this is some of the things that our Generosity Committee does, and I think we should all be very proud to be able to help these people.
Thank you both so much. We will hear from Luann later in September about some of the work that Serve Haiti is doing. We also will hear from some other folks as time goes on. I did not get in touch with our scholarship recipients and force them to come and tell us about their time in college, but they are probably grateful for that. They are definitely grateful for the scholarship. They're probably grateful that they didn't have to stand up here and talk about college. And I do want to say, I'll make this announcement now and not later. Our Generosity Leadership Team that gives out these endowment grants is looking for some people to serve on it. So if you are interested in giving folks money, that's a great opportunity to volunteer. So thank you, Mariah, for sharing that. Thank you, Steve, for making sure that those checks got everywhere they were going. And thank you to everyone who makes those gifts possible.